For question 24, this one's asking what values of x are solutions. So I need to solve, and I could probably use zero product property. If I look at all of my answer types, all of my answers are I have a whole number and a fraction. That means it's going to factor nicely. If I do that, which is what I'm going to do, I'm going to do zero product property. It's not in the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, so I'm going to get it in that form by subtracting 20 from both sides. The 3x squared plus 11x minus 20 equals 0. 3 times negative 20 is a negative 60. And now I'm going to go look for my factors of negative 60 that add up to positive 11 but multiply to give me negative 60. So I'm going to y equals. I'm going to type in 60 divided by x. My calculator. I'm going to go over to my table to find all of my factors. My factors need to be spread out a little bit. I see it right here, 4 and 15. 4 and 15 will make an 11 if 4 is negative and 15 is positive. So I'm going to rewrite this, and I'm going to bring my 15 with my 3x squared. So I'm going to do 3x squared plus 15x minus 4x minus 20 equals 0. And that means they're going to group nicely. I'm going to separate them into two groups. Here, a 3x can be taken out, and here a negative 4 can be taken out. If the leading coefficient of the second group is negative, always remove that negative sign. So now I'm going to rewrite 3x times the quantity of x plus 5 minus 4 times the quantity of x plus 5. And if that matches up nicely, you know you're right so far, equals 0. So now if 3x is being multiplied by x plus 5 and negative 4 is being multiplied by 3x plus 5, then all of 3x minus 4 can also be multiplied by x plus 5 equals 0. That's a transitive property. So now, here's the zero product property. If this whole thing is equal to 0, then this must equal 0, 3x minus 4, or this must equal 0. I'm going to do the first one, for the second one first. X plus 5 equals 0. Subtract 5 from both sides. I get x equals negative 5. Okay, and then I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to do 3x minus 4 equals 0. Add 4 to both sides. Get 3x equals 4. Divide by 3, and I get x equals 4/3. Come over here, and I'm going to match it, and then I'm going to check. Oh, here it is. It's D. Oh, man, I couldn't see that for a second. Wow, I thought I'd messed something up. But over here, this is if you mess up your negatives. Everything's just really, really, really close. So what I'm going to do is I'm just, because I'm so skeptical right now, I'm going to plug this in, store it for x, and make sure it equals 20. I always go to the original problem and kind of tune out everything else. So I'm going to go to my home screen here, clear out everything, and I'm going to do negative 5, store x. I'm going to hit enter. And now I'm going to type in 3x squared plus 11x. I'm going to hit enter and hope I get 20 over here, which I do. Okay, I don't want to test it with this right here, because if I made a mistake in my first step, then it might show that I'm right. Just to be on the safe side, even though negative 5 is the only one that's shown here, I'm going to store the other one. Parentheses 4 divided by 3, close it, store x, hit enter, and I'm just going to type in the same thing, 3x squared plus 11x, hit enter, and I should get 20. I do. I know I'm right. Calculator even checked it.